Labs. Me cago.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Píllalo, píllalo, píllalo. Pues buenas tardes, señoritos.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
No, si es que... hace lo que le sale de los huevos. What? Míralo, puto sardinilla.
Yet carries himself proud.
What? Guau, 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 guau. ¿Y estos tirones? Perro. Una sardinilla. ¿Ha subido? Sí. No. Sí que subió, sí. Ardi, 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 ardi.
Beg your pardon.
Every day I shuffle.
May she serve our king worthily.
What? Pobrecillo.
After all rebels in drop, feast at his table, sing his praise.
Ya le he liado. Ay. No sé para qué toco. ¿Para qué tocas?
Adventure seeker.
Our valiant king. Welcome to try too. Glory and honor reign.
This has gotta be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury.
¡Mira el unicornio!
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white. Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed. Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes. Deeply personal
Hombre.
possessions.
No es que lo pueda llevar en el bolsillo.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for our... Tisaya de Vries. Who exactly is she to me? Poison source. Still turns to it for inspiration.
I heard Grey Inga augurs your son's future. Aye, through his umbilical in the water. Swords on his back. What'll it be next?
These continental dandies promised stuff again. We gotta drag their
Quita bicho. Quita bicho. ¿Dónde voy? Tengo que ir aquí. ¿Por qué me mandas para atrás? ¿Qué me vas a cruzar nadando?
last night too.
Aquí está arriba la fortaleza, por eso me mandas para atrás.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Hey,
Slower.
Grand old swords.
Quita,
But I
coño.
prefer me trusty axe.
Hey there. No such thing as bad
Press my
ships or
lip.
bad... Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. Attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
Bueno, bonificación de 15.
That's dear, it is, but could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that. Come on,
wonder
Roach.
if he's as strong as he looks.
Vagrant.
Por eso me mandabas por aquí atrás. Paso.
Hey there! Come, take a gander!
Fua, impresionante, chaval. Esa es mi sardinilla. Paso.
More trouble.
Paso.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me, but on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
Why am I not surprised? Oh, Geralt. Geralt, what is that you're wearing?
Didn't want to detract from your beauty.
A man at a woman's side is an accessory. He should enhance her beauty. But I thank you for the compliment.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
Sí.
I plan to tell you what I think.
¿Qué haces, loco?
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our wagon's full of loot to be ridden from the Black Ones.
We've also wine.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Te pone mi barba, ¿eh?
Lady Yennefer. Sir.
Greetings, Arnvold. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Krach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
Follow me. Followéame.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor.
Mira que con el plato.
That's
Te ahogas,
Halvor,
loco.
son of Holger Blackhand. Blue boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otric on Hindar.
Bacalao seco.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Krach about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, I don't want to repeat it. I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Venga, va, con dos
Gladly.
cojones.
What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go! We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Yalma's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Corre, Geralt. What? Me he perdido. Ah, sí, por aquí.
Show me what you've got, monster slayer. Hurry it up, old man. Hurry! Axe handles rotten.
Pero corre, tío, sube.
I won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's. See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a witcher, Sparrowhawk. That'd likely happen to any of us. Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
Yo no.
Can't today, for good reason, believe me.
But if not today, then when?
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
¿Por qué se me va la cámara para arriba?
My God, we died of heroes. Face those rattlings alone.
Might think me unkind. Across the wide, somber sea.
Wouldn't that have sent you to prisoner?
Mira, pollo. Pollo. Yo un poco, a tomar por culo pollo.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Con toco ahora.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skelliger's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boys soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouty, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Know what, Lugos? Just realized I don't give a damn about your hallowed rules of hospitality.
Finally, some diversion. And here I was ready to puke from all the boredom. Come on, freak. Show us what you're made of.
Move the benches. There's to be some gob slapping.
Te vas a cagar, colega.
Sneak the table.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Down in the mug. Fist his fucking gob. Make him choke in his teeth already.
Across the wide, somber sea.
Not good.
Te lo he dicho que te iba a cagar.
Had enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots. Room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even then, as soon as you apologize to the lady.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
No offense taken. Forget about it.
That I like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your paw, Witcher. Let me squeeze. It's a worthy one. Witcher, have a drink with me. Proof there's no hard feelings. And visit me at times, I insist. Yoren's been jabbering about bringing in a Witcher for that haunted lighthouse. Do me a favour. Meet him for an ale in the tavern near Arenbjorn. Then you've but a short jaunt to find me, so as we can knock back something stronger. Here's to our next.
No hard feelings, but we'll have to drink another time.
Yes. We've important discussions ahead.
You land rats are all the same. Fear to you wenches.
Tío, pégale otro palito.
Across the wide, somber sea.
Conspiracy. Gangren said anything good was left.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
Vamos, va.
Take it Ermien won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Ouroboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt.
Vete, coño.
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct.
Quita, coño. Vela, apaga. Vamos, Jennifer. Tú no puede ser que te haya bugueado aquí delante de la puerta. Coño.
Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
Ah, right. Nightingales croon.
Vaya hombre, qué tema de conversación más entretenido. ¿Ya está? ¿Os ha dado tiempo a hacer algo?
That was close.
Por lo visto sí se han magreado un poco.
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises
Muy buenas,
never
Pío.
end.
¿Qué tal todo?
See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermian's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
No, algo teníamos que poner de título, ¿no? Tenemos que dejar a Sardinilla más que sea un poquito apartada, que últimamente solo ponía Sardinilla en el título. Pam, 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 pam. Abre la puerta.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic.
Muy bien. Y yo tengo que bajar andando, ¿no? Hombre, bonitas sí que son las vistas, la verdad. Uy. ¿Cómo va todo, Pío? Yo solo hago que pillar cosas, a tomar por culo. Como esto no lo cuenta como peso en el inventario, pues ya está, ¿no?
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover. Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
A 100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods. Looks alive. Looks alive.
Vaya, un cuenco.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
No, pues por la puerta esta, que no queda otra.
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
¿Cómo te va a cortar si llevas guantes? La madre que lo parió.
The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out. Monsters. Closer. They're everywhere.
Uy, va. Uy, va.
Strange. Smells of mushrooms in here.
No.
Time to end this.
pregunta es, ¿por qué escondió la espada? Es más chulo que el oso, ¿no? Muere.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermien's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Tío, yo que él peleaba con los animales.
Let's go inside, Geralt.
La culpa va a ser mía.
Yes? I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions. Ah, our dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here.
Letter bearing Ermien's seal to the druids. Warns them about
Wondrous world of
Mi pregunta es, ¿por qué está el
insectoids.
sentido de brujo activado?
Ritual plants.
Seems Ermien has real
what do you
tobacco
know?
brought in.
Raymond Marlev. A biography enhanced.
Skelliger's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe...
Dwarven triple mead. Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi. Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. A goat carved out of lindenwood, signed to Uncle Ermien.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Aquí hay una puerta.
A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the
Está
stone,
flojo,
don't you
Geralt.
see? It's held there by a vice.
Mira una piña.
Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large female.
Mi piña.
A child's skull. Look at this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
Puto Geralt.
Looks like Ermien places something in the statue's hand. How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermien enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I have a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
Ahora lo sabremos. Y la culpa no era mía, ni dónde estaba, ni cómo vestía. El atacador eres tú.
This is it.
Un golem. Y la máscara. Póntela a ver qué pasa.
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before... Best yield now. It's a trap.
Lost your nerve?
Tío.
Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.
Tío, yo quería besarla.
Damn. I tore a hole in my dress. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Hombre, los portales mágicos son buenos si dan al cuarto. Y vas a hacer lo que vas a hacer. ¿Ves?
Wait.
For what?
We must talk to Krach.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you.
Claro que sí, coño. Tenía que pasar, sí o sí. ¿Qué le pasa a la Jennifer?
Oh no.
I missed you too.
When are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take
El
it.
unicornio, chaval. Con dos cojones.
So many memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here. We gotta hurry. Krach's waiting.
Is that so?
El unicornio. El puticornio.
Yen let go of the mane.
I know you. I let go, you throw us off. Don't even try.
Y ya estaría. Mira, tío, el puticornio.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
We ought to get back to the wake.
¿Qué ha entrado la gallina?
Turn around.
Date la vuelta. Se quiere vestir y quiere que me dé la vuelta. Acabamos de follar y quiere que me dé la vuelta. Con dos cojones.
Kraken Crate asked about you.
We went out. For a breath of fresh air.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
Va, les da tiempo a pegar otro.
There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. The king must be wise. The king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth.
Ella también.
My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe! Behold his will! May the best man or woman win! What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to Speakerog. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
Toma Castillaco.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Magic anomaly on Ard Skellig somehow related to Ciri, or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms, right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer, how Ciri might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages, but Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Eso vamos.
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cirilla. If any ill befell her here, on Ard Skellig on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold! Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. But as Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Unvik, then travel on foot to Oska, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Ulrich further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
And now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ardskellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krach. I will see you later.
Adiós. Anda que no tengo cosas para comer. Y 3 cebollas. 3 cebollas. La cebolla. Turirurirurirurí. ¿Me voy con la máscara puesta? ¿Con 2 cojones?
Drink last night too?
Quita, coño. Una sardinilla.
Oh.
¿Qué pasa, Paqueo? Tú, sal de ahí. ¿Qué te dice este hombre?
It's adornment. I engraved it. Mind you, melt this blade and forge it again. A sword for
Interested in a weapon?
¿Qué te dice,
Tail
Paqueo?
behind every item I've got.
Got a diagram. Like you to craft
¿Ya?
something
¿Ya te
for me.
toca mañana? Ya era hora, tío. No lo echas de menos ya. Tantos días en casa. Hostia, currar mañana. Yo te quiero vender cosas. Monta esto.
What are you peddling?
Ya podremos entrar más. A tomar por culo. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my friend.
Greetings, White Wolf. I suspected you'd come by. Bah, I was sure of it.
Oh, yeah?
The best stocked armory in all Skellig is right here at Cairtrolda Castle. Everyone knows it.
I'll gladly see for myself.
Take your time. Give them all a careful look.
Craft something for me, will you?
¿Para qué quiero una empuñadura? A ver, explícamelo.
Looking for someone who can make me a master quality breastplate.
Never known a master who wasn't a dwarf.
Fergus, perhaps? Say he's holed up somewhere in Velen.
So long.
hear back.
What do you think? Who will be the next king?
Hjalmar, clear as day. Lad's brave and generous. And from Croc's own line. No better claimant.
Craft something for me.
$85. ¿Y qué hago? ¿Qué le vendo a este buen hombre? No, quiero ir a la tienda. No me deja venderlo. Y a la tienda. Vendo esto. Y esto. Oh, no tengo suficientes monedas. Putada. Ay. ¿Y qué dice Paqueo? ¿Qué te cuenta, tío? $9.60, $8.40, toma por culo.
So long.
So long.
What's this?
A ver, sardinilla. Poco a poco.
These continental dandies come a strutting, then we gotta drag their corpses out of the air.
Stay out of trouble, or you answer to me. Decent folk live here.
Did you hear the lift got stuck yesterday? Kjeld hung there half a day before they got him down.
I've always said only a fool would hang himself in midair in a wooden box.
Sail in the sea in a wood box. That's wise.
You fall off a ship, you can always swim.
Yo quiero ver qué hay
Fall
aquí.
off the lift, all that's left.
¿Se hace algo de provecho o no? ¿O te vas a jugar al Tarkov?
Look at swords in your back.
¿Y qué dice Cabe? ¿Qué dice este hombre? ¿Ya le diste paqueo a la noticia del foro? Si no se ha ido y sigue por aquí.
That caught a turn.
No sé, al final te vas a viciar al Eurotrack. ¿Teclado y ratón o mando? Ay, no me deja meterme. Pues toma por culo.
We'll stick together.
Ya digo yo que al final te vas a viciar a eso. ¿Y ahora por qué estoy con este, si no? Yo, el de 500, 1000. Me parece que venía a pagar 5.000 euros al día. No salía o algo así.
Who made that be?
You blind? Plain to see, it's a butcher.
¿Has visto cómo al final te toca pedir préstamo? ¿Tú que decías que no?
Aye.
No, ¿lo vas a pedir o no? Piensa que lo que te dije, te tienes que comprar una base. Tienes que, aparte de comprarte 144.000, la madre que lo parió. Por la base no sé si cuesta... Mira lo que cuesta la base. Tienes que salir a dar una vuelta con el camión para poder encontrar la base. Para luego buscar una persona para que vaya contigo para comprar otro camión. ¿Estos son burros? Ah, no, son caballos. Pues cómprate el camión. ¿Y eso? What? Pues vas a tener que hacer kilómetros, ¿eh? Por lo menos con la subida de nivel vas pillando la experiencia, los puntos, vas seleccionando a los puntos de habilidad para hacer viajes de larga distancia y cosas de esas, ¿no? Quita perro. Sí, por eso. Pues entonces sí, tienen los de larga... Los de largo recorrido. Obtén los ADR. Pon conducción eficiente. Conducción económica o algo así. Que te cuesta menos el gasoil y consume menos el camión. Casi nada. 800 kilometracos. Yo lo que hice fue, cuando hago viajes así, es dormir, se acepto el trabajo, ir a echarme la siesta y luego empezar a hacer el trabajo. Porque si no te duermes por el camino. Quita, coño. Oh, que estás en Inglaterra. Con lo entretenido que es.
But I've got good reason.
Yes?
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Yo el primer día que me metí en Inglaterra,
May all Skellige know Jennifer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen
porque tienes la mentalidad esa.
borrowed something and
Pero yo el
fully
primer día que
intend
me
to
metí por el
return
carril de la izquierda, me comí un
Generosity.
camión en un coche en un cruce.
Just once more.
Y para que eso traiga un autobús.
Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive and all the Isles with us.
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected
Sí,
as
sí,
much.
porque te metes, llegas a Inglaterra y tú no lo piensas que tienes que conducir por la izquierda.
When the envious seas swallowed his beloved, unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed.
No, es que a mí me embistió. Yo me paré en el cruce, no venía. Empecé a cruzar y el tío se estampó contra mí.
So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learned
Pues
of
aparcar
the
cabes igual en todos los
it
sitios,
was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
So, no one's ever used the mask?
No, but...
So you don't actually know if it works, how it works?
Of course I do. The myths tell me.
Los mitos son
believe
mitos.
the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides,
Porque
it's
tenía
not
los
the
ojos
myths that are
achinados,
on
no
trial
nos
here.
engañemos.
It's the thief.
Estaba tan cansado mentalmente que te ha ayudado a aparcar el suelo.
Theft or no theft, Krach gave us free rein.
First off, this might indeed be his isle. But we, the druids, watch that no alien magic takes hold here. Secondly, after the
En el
cataclysm
Eurotrack
occurred, Krach
no sé si
turned to us
llegaba
for
al 10.
help and trusted this site to
Lo tendría
our
que mirar.
care. Third,
Mañana el directo del
What was
Eurotrack.
that?
Abandonaré un poquito el
Jennifer's used
The Witcher.
Great. What? Lost your nerve?
Tío,
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places.
no sé,
Places
luego,
where past
luego lo miro.
events left a strong magical imprint.
Luego si eso abro el juego y lo miro.
Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
Yes.
You know I don't like it.
Let it go. I just want to see what happened. Besides, you know there are things I'd rather not know about you. Let's go.
Sí, más o menos, unos
Already found the
400.000.
first spot.
Has obtenido un nuevo objeto de misión. Para usarlo, colocar una nueva propiedad en el panel de inventario y después selecciona eso rápido. Fuck. Ah, sí está aquí.
Winds howling.
This is the spot. Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Syrian.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Dice que mañana ya va a currar. Si está por aquí en el directo. O sea, se ha ido. Ahorita has metido tú.
Yes.
Digo, ya era hora, ¿no? Que te fuera a trabajar. Tantos días en casa.
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
This is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking. But don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself.
Las boiras.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
Venga, cabe, tío. Gracias por pasarte. Estos 5 o 10 minutillos, todo cuenta.
Ready?
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have
No,
disrupted
te entiendo,
his
te entiendo.
teleportation.
Es que te entiendo.
Ran into
Cuando te
Kira
vicias
Manson
a
then.
algo, te vicias.
Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us. We'll see what Krach has to say about this.
Sure as hell shouldn't be angry. He agreed to help us.
When he learns what's happened
No,
here,
es que es un juego entretenido. Es un juego que no le harías caso y te pones ahí a
it
hacer
is
rutas.
worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Y pierdes la noción del tiempo.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So?
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
Plausible. Considering what happened to the wood. Do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
You went flying in that direction.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Va, levántalo. Aparcado.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... what do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Ardskellig. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Wait, can't we go together? Right now?
But you detest being teleported.
Don't exactly like potions either, but I drink them when I have to.
You also drink them when there's no need at all. Very well. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindersfjall, but if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
Barely sprouted whiskers.
What if Craven
and
told the truth? What if he didn't abandon us?
And
But was...
Stop! I won't speak it.
He was our brother.
Perhaps 'twere with me
Sailed
this
on the same longship. Sat oar to oar. Raided the Black Ones.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So?
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent.
Then speak.
They say the Wild Hunt destroyed this village.
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure. Did you see riders on skeleton horses, wearing frost-covered armor?
Aye, that's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper. Only blood came out.
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough.
What happened then?
Yen, leave her alone.
You don't understand. If we can learn where...
I understand, and I'm still asking you to stop.
You're right.
Get to the point. Now.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She is not here.
Unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri. Has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes. Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven. 1,000 curses upon him.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the wild hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige. Nothing was ever sacred to him. He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard, killed children, pregnant women.
Know the type.
They said he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg sought to prove how wrong they were, so he sailed to Hindisfjall to ransack the goddess's garden. This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in his way. He thrust a blade between her ribs and cast her down in the mud. As her lifeblood left her, she cursed him, and Morkvarg transformed into a beast.
A curse? A monster? You've got some work to do.
I can get rid of Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
It's not that simple. There have been those who have bested Morkvarg, yet he always returns.
So, it's a complex curse, meaning I need more information.
I understand, but I've told you all I know.
Speak with Toradar's son, Einar. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life. He settled in Larvik. You'll find him there at the landing, provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here. North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skelligan.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds. But so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacks not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Bow before mortal Freyr.
Worried this trail might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I? My. That must be more.
A bite. Just one morsel. One piece. A crumb. Food. Food. Shite. Not again. Not again.
Es un hombre lobo.
He doesn't seem happy to see us.
Wait till he gets a closer look at me.
So, where shall we start?
Let's go to that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent. Craven was here. Look, the impression. Kneeled down on one knee and cut himself to make the offering. Bloodstains. See them?
No. I may be inhumanly beautiful, but I don't have superhuman senses. Not like you.
Which is why you should stay up here. No offense, but in that undergrowth and mud, you'd be like a...
Ball and chain?
Planned to say it gentler, but yeah, that's basically what I had in mind.
Fine. We'll do as you say. If the need arises, I can cast spells from up here.
Thought you might object.
Me? Please. I can be extraordinarily conciliatory.
Yen, look me in the eye. What are you plotting?
Many things. How to seize the Temerian crown, how to sell Kaer Morhen out from under you. Go already!
Craven's blood, flowing profusely. Trail's clear. Should lead me to him. Something down there. Can't see a thing. Something down there. Can't see a thing. Light prints. Craven trod carefully.
¡Ta coño!
No bite marks. Morkvark doesn't eat his victims. Strange.
Is it Craven?
No, this one's been here a while.
What? I can't hear you. If you want to chat, come closer.
Her senses are really dulled. Monster tracks. Running. Chasing something.
Oh, come on!
Looks like Morkvar got bored of sneaking around and attacked. Craven's blood. Craven was injured, started running. Door won't budge. Craven must have blocked it, or it's just locked. Gotta go round. Can't cross that. Gotta go down, provided I can open the sluice. Mechanism looks pretty standard. One lever to choose the sluice gate, the other to work it. Morkvarg broke through this door. Must have smelled something beyond it. Symbol of Freya. No sign of feeding. Morkvarg doesn't devour his victims. Strange.
It grew back. It always grows back.
Starting to envy you.
Wish to hear a story?
If I have to, I'm all ears.
Warriors came. They knew they could not kill me. So they laid a trap. Chained me down. Locked me in here. Know what I did? Bit my leg off to free myself. Every bite brought pain, and howling, I vomited blood.
Biting off your own limbs hurts. Who would have thunk?
You don't understand. This was more. My mouth burned like swallowing fire. As if all inside me was torn. Felt I would die. But I did it. And then I shredded them, dashed them to bits, made tiny crumbs of those plowing heroes.
Your story have a point, or just doing some chest pounding?
The moral is you cannot kill me, cannot stop me. I'll not be bound. Break any fetters. The curse. Free me, or I'll return to get you again.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, Dios.
Willing to talk now?
Only now can I. Such is the curse. Makes me bite, scratch, mangle, till I drop. You've got time before the blood's gone from me, and I return. Listen, carefully. Undo the curse. Free me. Finally, I will reward you.
Looking for a man named Craven. Apparently came here to kill you.
Seems it didn't work out. Those who come rarely introduce themselves. What did he look like?
No idea.
Then I cannot help you. I've shredded many.
Mentioned a reward of some kind.
Looted, raided, drunk most away, all but one. True treasure hid away. Yours. Just help me.
So, no joy in being a werewolf?
Nay. It's the worst. Not the garden to which I'm bound, even. But the hunger. Anything I devour turns to ash. Ash I cannot eat. I cannot drink. Yet I bloody live and roam and prowl. The hunger is terrible. Terrible. I bite my own flesh. But the smallest morsel burns my throat like boiling tar.
Everlasting hunger. Classic as curses go. Goes to explain why all those corpses went untouched.
Help, or I'll return to shred you, rip you limb from limb.
See what I can do.
See and do, or I shall return.
See if we can do this the easy way. Morkvarg, of my own free will, I offer you this fare. Now dig in.
Won't turn to ash.
Won't know until you try. Come on, a spoonful for Daddy.
Fuck! This shite again!
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to.
No me abandones así, hablando solo de ti.
Need the key. Craven's blood. Prints lead to the well. Guess Craven didn't want to be eaten, preferred to drown. Roots, so I'm right under Yen. Hey, can you hear me?
Geralt! You scared me.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I hope not. Let me know once you find Craven.
Craven's blood.
Nunca da sangre este señor. Melo.
Damn. Dead. Has been for a while. Yen, found him.
And?
And I've seen rot fiends in better condition than this.
Shit. Fine, scrape together what you can and haul the bits up here.
Why?
Yen, there's no point.
There's no point in discussing this through a grate. We'll talk when you get here, all right?
That's Yen. Charming as ever. Come on, someone wants to meet you.
Putrefaction set in. But the vocal cords are intact. We might still get something out of him.
Doesn't look like the talkative type.
Anyone can be made to talk. Even a corpse. One must simply know how.
Thought necromancy was strictly forbidden.
So is premarital sex. But I'm not about to be bothered by such foolishness.
Black magic's no joke. Casting those spells never ends well. Never.
I don't like it any more than you do, believe me. But the thought that Ciri is in danger? I like that even less.
I understand. Still doesn't give us the right to...
Geralt, please. This is not the time to debate ethics.
Need any ingredients for the spell?
The blood of a newborn, a virgin's tongue, and the eye of a newt.
Mind trying again without the sarcasm?
I don't need a thing. I'm a sorceress, not a village herbalist. All I need is energy. A great deal of energy. We're very lucky this place is saturated with magic.
It's also considered sacred. Priestesses will be furious if you use the garden's power to revive a corpse.
Geralt, you're getting on my nerves. I offer you solutions, you try to poke holes in them.
I'm not poking holes, just thinking about the consequences. How about you? Given them any thought?
No. Geralt, I'll say it again. We're short on time. Ciri is short on time. Fine. You busy yourself pouting. I'll handle the rest.
Selene, Selene, Defrain! Selene, Selene, Davidar!
Oye, Mike, ¿qué va a pasar?
Are you Craven of Lofoten?
No, I have a name. I am Skjall.
You died in battle. You've recovered.
Geralt, this is not the time to cheer up a corpse.
A young woman. Ashen hair, green eyes. What happened to her?
She's wise. They cursed me.
I don't care about that. What happened to her? What was she doing here? Speak!
No!
Speak! Speak!
She fell almost drowned.
No, un cangrejo.
Instead, help me. Help us both. Siri. Zirel. Can you hear me?
Sí.
I can.
I must leave you now. We will meet beneath drowned dead rock. Can you remember? Repeat it.
Drowned. Dead rock.
Roca del ahogado.
You're awake. And I thought you'd...
Where am I? And who are you?
It's all right. You're on Hindersfjall, village of Lofoten. They call me Skjal.
But how'd I... What?
We fished you out of the sea. Me and that friend of yours.
And where is he? My friend.
Stepped out a while ago. Said he needed to find a boat. Why does he wear that mask? Something not right with his mug?
No. He simply doesn't like others to see it. How long did I lie there?
All day nearabouts. 'Twas morn when we brought you in. Night's near come now.
Damn. Too long.
You needed the rest. Desperately. Been through a lot, eh? Got some nasty, fresh-looking scars.
What's this? Did you undress me?
I'd no choice. Soaked through you were, and I had to see if you had any wounds that needed tending.
Mm-hmm. And if my breasts needed smearing with fox tallow?
Nay, that was Mum and Sis. I'd never dare. I swear. On my honor.
Easy. I believe you. Help me stand.
I don't think you should.
Less talk, more giving me a hand.
Ah, that's me brother for you. Out of sight for a second, and he's already put his paws on a girl.
Astrid, you're as dim as dishwater. You know perfectly well I'm helping her up.
It's a shame, I know, but I've got to interrupt your courtship. Come, we're off to the sauna.
Where?
Why's your mouth agape like you're noodling for an eel? The sauna. Girl, you was blue as a whale when we brought you in here. Your blood needs thawing.
Really, there's no need. I feel fine now.
Hey! Fine? You can't stand on your own 2 feet. And it's no surprise with your muscles frozen stiff. But don't you worry. Mum and I will take care of you.
I'm sorry, but I must get to Drowned Dead Rock as fast as possible.
Shan't force you to stay. But the rock's a ways off and you can barely walk. You'd best take a horse.
True. Skjal can prepare a horse for you. You'll have to wait a spell, but even so, you'll get there faster than on foot.
Fine, that'll do. Thank you both very much.
Pish posh, there's no need. Now come, we gotta sweat the sick out of you.
Where are my clothes?
I've taken them already. Come on. That man in the mask, he's from afar, isn't he?
Oh yes, from very far away.
Where exactly?
Aren't you nosy?
Surprised? Been sitting in this fish puddle me whole life. I'd love to travel like you.
Like me? No, you wouldn't like that. Trust me.
Good. Means your muscles are working. And mind the string don't catch on your nose.
Ah! No!
Tío, menuda vuelta me está haciendo dar la... ¿Qué cojones es esta?
All right, in you go and get out of those rags.
All of them?
I should think so. Let's go. I'm getting goose pimples.
Finally. I was so worried you'd...
Ah, Mom, you always worry. Everything's fine, ain't it?
Yes, it's fine.
Good.
Todo tetas.
That's good.
Es un juego de todo
What's in
tetas.
your thigh, child? Not a bruise.
This? No, it's a tattoo.
So it is. A red rose. It mean anything?
No, it means that I was young and drunk. And it happened. At least it's not terribly visible.
I like it. Wouldn't mind one myself. Here, right above me rear.
Ach, you need a man, girl. Get more foolish every spring. Here we are, gabbing away. Steam's gone. Gotta douse the coals.
Say, back home, have you got saunas too?
I'd rather not talk about myself.
Why's that?
Someone might come looking for me. I wouldn't want to cause you any trouble.
It's too late for Skjal.
What?
He's head over heels for you, girl. Sat at your bedside all the day, staring like he was painted by a master.
Astrid, I asked you not to tell her.
Oops. Well, now the milk's spilt. Do you fancy Skjal?
No, tío. Lo tengo puesto. Tengo el Steam modificado para más 18.
To be honest, I prefer women.
Aye. Now I see. The Skald sings true. Love bears many guises.
¿No querías ver
Listen,
tetas? Pues toma tetas.
It's lovely sitting here with you, but I really must go now.
I understand. Who'd want to stay in this hole? We're all related 3 times over and the air stinks of fish.
I can't see how you're related to anyone here.
No one in Lofoten groans and bitches quite like you do. Sit down and be quiet. Child, Scial's certain to have readied the horses by now. But before you go, you ought to take a quick jump in the water. It'll do you good.
I suppose. Why not?
Head through the door and you'll see the pier. Be careful, it's slippery.
Thank you once more.
And once more, there's no need. Gods bless your journey.
No como sube la vida. Qué susto, joder. Bienvenido, Sapienti. Gracias por ese follow. Y por el host. Bienvenido seas. Qué susto, tío, no me lo esperaba. La hostia. Un poco más y se me caen los huevos al suelo. Ay, Dios mío. Creo que estaba concentrado aquí mirando tetas. ¿Verdad, Cabe? ¿Por dónde se sale? Ha sido un susto mutuo. Dios mío. ¿Qué tal? ¿Todo bien?
Storms are coming. Gotta go to your mom.
¿Todo bien, Sapienti?
You're here. The horses
Espero
are
que
ready.
disfrutes, tío.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
Bueno, ahora la bruja. Que ahora el brujo no está.
No. Except to mention that you fancy me.
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... Of course, you are very... But... You know what? Let's ride. You're in a hurry and it'll be dark soon.
I'm not in that much of a hurry. Your first kiss, wasn't it?
Of course it weren't. Aye. Me first.
We don't have much time. But it's enough for you to learn a few things.
Run for your lives!
You stay here. I'll go and...
Yo voy avanzando poco a poco. Llevo una semanita larga jugando. Pero nada, juego por las tardes. Muy poquito. Un par de horitas cada día. Menos este fin de semana pasado que no hice nada. Muy bien. ¿Y la espada? Muere, coño. Ya me voy, ya me voy. Que veo que me están matando. Pero es un juegazo en toda regla esto.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Estaba bugueado el chaval.
The world's end.
No, not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me once we get there safe. Let's ride.
Este quiere pinchito,
Watch out! Ride, silly! Don't look back! Faster! Faster! They're catching up!
¿Y eso? Oh, mira. El bufón de aquel.
What became of that creature? Where is he? What?
Saw him at Stonas, but he sold him.
To whom?
Don't know.
Begone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
Begone, I say.
Y descansa en paz.
happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, the spell, it requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No, I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
Yen, are you alright?
I'm fine now. The spell. Imagine putting wriggling cockroaches in your mouth, or swimming in manure. That's more or less how it felt.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Geralt, I know we should talk, but not here, all right? I don't wish to stay a moment longer.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We've every right to be furious! Furious! And you will pay for this.
We had no choice. We'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign woman gives you the right to destroy our garden?
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Skal told us.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skell saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen. Local ruler, a baron, keeps him at his castle. Told me he won him in a card game in Novigrad.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know. Buy him, kidnap him.
Won't be necessary. Baron owes me a favor, a big one. Seems early to me. What would I do with him? Cart him around while I searched for Ciri and hunted monsters? He's safe where he is, with the Baron. At least I think so. I'll get him once I know why Ciri went to Novigrad, what she did there. Still a chance I might find her there.
All right. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That... well... she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be her companion, or someone else altogether connected to them both. I don't know. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens. Didn't learn much, though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen either. Leaves Novigrad, world's biggest city.
No one said it would be easy. Better to have some idea where to look than none.
Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and sound. That I promise you.
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Fine. Larvik. See you there soon.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden. I'd not have managed without you.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
Nigromante. Pues bueno. Lo dejaremos aquí. Que llevamos 2 horas 27 de directo. Hemos avanzado un poquito, no mucho tampoco. Y mañana más, o depende cómo, echaremos una de Eurotrack Simulator, pero yo voto más por Eurotrack, por desconectar un poquito. Llevo una semanita con esto y nada. Gracias por pasaros, gracias a Pío, Paqueo, Cabe, Sapienti, gracias por tu follow, por el hosteazo. Menudo sustaco nos hemos pegado los dos, que un poco más se me caen los huevos al suelo. Y nada, nos vemos mañana. Así que... chao.